Hit it.
Hello guys, good afternoon, good evening, good morning sa inyong lahat. So today I have my friend Neil. Diba? Hello sa inyong lahat. Neil is a very good friend of mine, a inspirational speaker, traveler. Magaling din to kumuha ng pictures. You can follow his Instagram.
Yo, no?
Diba? Sabihin niya mamaya sa'yo kung ano, but nakikita ko yung Instagram niya, ang dami-dami nagpo-promote. But again, this person is just a nice dude. Been known this person for about already, I think 8 to 10 years na. Tama, bro? Entrepreneur na, di ba? Yeah. So, of course,
tagal na rin, 10 years.
marami na siyang nakapag-talk sa maraming companies. And luckily, for me and for us, diba, he's giving me the opportunity to just talk to him and have a question and answer. Ako kasi ginagawa ko to because of course I have my own field. Meron akong circle na mga pinapakinggan and then mga kasama. But this time I want to talk and I want to ask someone na hindi kami parehas ng field, di ba? So I could get to see and I could get to hear a different point of view, and the same time kayo din, di ba? Kasi baka kung nanonood ka, parehas tayo ng ginagawa. Okay? At least ito, my friend Neil is in the very, very different industry than, what I do. So, para sa akin kasi malaking bagay yon. I'm sure you agree, Neil, na sometimes, sabi nga nila, there's always two sides to every coin. Sabi nga nila, it's three-sided. So, sometimes it's good to hear from someone, diba? Not only na yung idea niya, but someone na, talagang magaling. Diba? So, Neil, hello.
Hello, bro. Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here. Finally, natuloy tayo. Thank you so much, bro. Excited to share whatever I know.
Yes. So basically, this video, I'm naming this the Guts Lane, wherein I get to interview people from all walks of life, whether it's business, whether it's whatever. But basically, I don't interview anyone who I don't respect. So Neil, besides all this speaking engagement through the years, I think last time nakita when you invited me to attend a business seminar sa SM Aura, right? So how's life going?
I could confirm. Thank you for joining. Buti nakapunta ka nun.
Yeah. Oh. So how's life?
Same like everyone. Bro? Same like everyone. Because of this enhanced community quarantine, I'm staying at home. And of course, itong enhanced community quarantine, it's really tough for all of us. Pero kasi, it's up to us on how we will maximize our time. Nasa sa atin naman yun eh. So, thank God, I was able to do the things that I wasn't able to do before. So ngayon, finally, nagawa ko na rin yung mga videos ko na long pending. So I'm doing videos, FB Live, catch me Fridays 5:15 #rooftop reflections kasi hindi pwede lumabas sa bahay. So doon ako nag-shoot sa taas ng bubong namin.
Yeah, so
catch me there.
Yeah, marami matututunan guys. You could follow his Facebook, Neil's Facebook. After watching this video, of course, nakatag naman siya dito. Just, You can follow him para maano nyo. I'm sure marami kayong matututunan. And Neil, sinabi mo na rin no, that you've learned something. Diba? You've learned something or parang you've done something na matagal mo nang pinuput off. Sabi mo, tama ba pagkarinig ko? So, I want to ask you, what, of course, I know for a fact that you like, so every day, I know you give advice to a lot of people, but what can you give an advice to someone na, of course, nung walang lockdown, of course, halos lahat naman tayo, we have something, one thing, two things na we try to put off because we're busy or we're preoccupied or we have different priorities. What advice can you give someone na kahit nung nag-lockdown, it seems that parang mas nag-back pa sila lalo dun sa idea na mga dapat nilang gawin and baka mas wala pa silang nagawa because of the lockdown. For whatever reason,
okay. So, yung question is, there are some people na
if there's someone who's watching this video na parang feeling niya na kahit nag-lockdown, parang
nag-backward.
Nag-backward siya or parang wala lang din siya nagawa or wala siyang, it's just like hindi niya pa rin nagawa. In short, hindi pa rin niya nagawa yung mga pwede niya na sanang gawin or dapat niyang gawin.
Right. So, of course, for that person, at least I think for everyone naman, yung pinaka-importante is self-awareness. So, ano nag-cause? Bakit nag-stop producing, doing things na kailangan? Is it because parang nawalan ba siya ng hope? Or is it because feeling niya failure? Inisip ba niya na parang because of yung nakasanayan ko of doing things na wala or hindi na yung normal, I can't move on? Kasi we need to innovate, adjust in this time. Maybe in his perspective, ito yung way of doing things for me, na iba. So, nasa yun if you want to just wait and see until it happens or hanggang matapos ng ECQ. So, pero sayang ang time. So, siguro suggestion ko, and I'm sure may deeper reason ba bakit ka nag-stop. What I'm sure of, if you will continue to really just stop doing something na productive, ikaw rin, it would be your loss. Sayang sayang yung opportunity for you to grow, sayang yung opportunity for you to pivot. Maybe the things that you're doing, hindi mo pala line of strength. So maybe you can evaluate. Baka naman kasi, all the more, ito yung naging turning point na, shucks, baka the things that I'm doing, it's not for me. So baka nga. So you need to be, kumbaga, reflective in what's happening. You need to be aware. And you can also talk to people, help process your emotions kasi may mga blind sides din tayo. Pero kasi ang dami nating angle na pwedeng sabihin about that. But what's important is, alam mo na ba yung the things that you want? Kasi baka naman, the things that you're doing is dahil wala, nandyan lang. Ano ba yung gusto mo? Ano ba yung strengths mo? What are the things that you do that will be beneficial for you? Or siguro yung pinaka-basic, what are the things for you to provide for yourself, for your family? Yung okay ba yung things na ginagawa mo that, kumbaga, may makakain yung family mo? I mean, that's very basic. So, ayan, multiple layers yan. And ikaw rin yung makakasagot. But going back to the question, I hope that siguro yung 1 month na nasa bahay, that was already enough rest for you. And I hope that in the coming weeks, you maximize it on how you can move forward. So if the things that you have been doing before it's not working, then it's time to innovate. It's time to think outside the box. Marami naman mga tao who are willing to help, magtanong ka lang.
Yes, napakaganda nung sinabi mo, bro. And at the same time, I mean, sinusulat ko kasi yung mga sinasabi mo. You said, reflect. Of course, ako, marami akong kakilala, nakita ko nagpo-post sa Facebook. And, of course, this is really a good time to reflect. Diba? But sabi mo nga, siguro enough na yung 30 days that you could have reflected kung ano man yun, diba? Is there and this sinabi mo rin na self-awareness, di ba? Is there something na parang if I'm listening to this video and alam ko that I have been putting off for the last 30 days and nagre-reflect ako for the last 30 days, is there something I could do to parang technically magising ako or to be self-aware? Kasi self-awareness, I know and I'm sure medyo mahirap siya and tricky siya. Because sabi mo nga, you said din, may blind side. So, yung self-awareness, medyo tricky yun because hindi mo alam eh. How would you be aware? Diba? If I don't talk to people, which is, you said din, how can I just be aware kung afraid ako to just message you or message anyone? How can I be self-aware? Ewan ko kung tama ba yung tanong ko or what, pero may mga tao kasing I think they're not self-aware.
Okay. So regarding those people who are self-aware, so again, like what I've mentioned, you just need to really be honest with what's happening. Kasi sometimes it's our thing that we deny reality. You need to confront the brutal fact. So if it's not working, it's not working. You need to call it as it is. Kasi minamask natin eh. We feel kasi dahil, it's not working, tingin natin failure tayo. You need to remember this. If you have failed on something, it doesn't mean you're a failure. Failure is an event. It's not defining who you are. And tayo, sometimes we have a tendency na ayaw natin harapin yun eh. So, medyo sineset aside lang natin, hinahayaan. We are being passive about it. So, maybe that can be one of the reasons. Pero for us really to be self-aware is definitely you need to ask people, yung blind spots. Tanungin mo yung mga tao na hindi lang puro good job sa'yo. Kumbaga, give them the access, the opportunity, the license to give you real facts about you. Kasi baka naman the people around you takot sila mag-feedback kasi naiinis ka, napipikon ka, or mag-walk out ka. So give them those permission to give you a feedback. But at the same time, ikaw din, isipin mo rin, you can reflect. Ano ba yung nangyayari sa buhay ko? And maybe it's about time to really think what's working and what's not working. And ito, for me, ito optional to. What helps, especially to get to know who you are and to be self-aware, you go back to your creator. Ako, I go back to God kasi siya naman nag-create sa atin. Siya yung nagbigay ng purpose sa atin. So, doon ako mag-anchor. So, again, that's just me. So, iba-iba yan. So, find your ways on how you can be more self-aware.
Yes. Tama. So, I mean, nakakasabi mo lang, no? You have to know if it's really working or not working. How would you say if it's not working, if I'm not doing anything, or I'm working, or it's not working but I'm working?
Okay, so the question is, how would I know if the things that I'm doing is working? So makikita mo naman sa output eh. Of course, kung may objective metrics, like kunwari, sales, the things that you're doing, if it's not working, ibig sabihin, clearly, kung hindi mo nakikita yung target, objective eh. So, yun yung objective metric. Pero kasi, meron din kasi na may process. So, minsan, feeling natin, ako, it's not working. Pero, maybe we need to also reevaluate. Baka you just need to do the grind. You need to trust the process. You need to be patient. You need to endure. Kasi sometimes, kinukonclude agad natin, it's not working, hindi ko alam. Teka, nakailang subo ka na ba? Baka naman isang araw ka pa lang or 1 week pa lang. You need to endure. You need to persevere. Hindi naman lahat ng gusto natin in an instant eh. Sabi nga nila, Rome was not built overnight. So, may process yan. Hindi naman nakukuha agad-agad yan. But then again, it's also good to be objective as well. Then ask people. Kung may mentor ka, may coach ka, you have a supervisor, you have a boss, tanong mo if the things that you're doing, if it's working. So, simple as that. So, hindi na kailangan mag-guess. Doon na lang, kung may boss ka, di tanungin mo what's working and what's not working.
Yeah, and in addition to that, tama, agree ako sa mga shinare mo, napakaganda. Sinabi mo that you don't just talk to people that are always just patting you in the back or saying good job sa'yo. Of course, no? When saying that, kasi nga sinasabi nga nila, di ba, parang yung mga nagsasabi nga na, sometimes yung totoong kaibigan yung magsasabi ng totoo sa'yo. Parang ganon. How would you, if you're someone that's, meron ka tinanungan and then medyo hindi nga good job yung sinabi sa'yo, what's the right mindset or mind frame to not get hurt pag hindi ka sinasabihan ng good job when it's, let's just say you're not really doing good job.
Di harapin mo. Face the brutal facts. Truth hurts eh. Pero the question there is, would you allow that pain to propel you to greater heights kasi nag-adjust ka? Or would you allow that pain to prolong for the rest of your life kasi hindi mo hinarap? Kasi kung hindi mo naman hinarap yan, nandyan lang rin yan eh. So, it's up to you kung gusto mo tanggapin yung feedback na yun. And ito, suggestion ko rin, kasi there will be some people, kung magbigay ng feedback, wagas eh. Yung tipong parang galit talaga eh, na yung walang compassion. So, mas masakit yun. Pero for me kasi, I'd still rather have that people really talagang brutal in giving kasi meron kang makukuha. Kumbaga, emosyon lang yan eh. Okay na masaktan ako, okay na kung ganyan ka magano, na at least nakuha ko yung nugget of wisdom and insight na I can adjust so that I can be better. Pero again, hopefully no, makahanap kang tao na maayos magbigay ng feedback kasi may technique din in giving a feedback. Eh. May mga timing yan, may words yan. Pero then again, kung nasasaktan ka, edi good. Let that pain allow you to move forward. Kasi kung nasasaktan ka, ibig sabihin, alam mong totoo eh. Adjust na lang. So kumbaga, wag mong hayaan yung feedback niyan hanggang feedback lang. Move into action. At wag ka sana ma-offend sa nagbigay ng feedback. Importante pala yun. Kasi sometimes, hingi tayo feedback. Nagsabi ng totoo, grabe ka, offending ka, sobra ka, kakalalaki ka. So, I mean, humingi ka di ready ka dapat. And, I mean, ito tanda mo sa feedback ha. Feedback is a gift. So, feedback is a gift. So, something na you need to really cherish. Kasi hindi lahat nagbibigay ng feedback. So, if I were you, seek feedback. Sabi nga nila, feedback is the breakfast of champions. Okay lang. Kuha ka lang ng kuha.
Yes. And
eventually, you will grow.
Champions. Diba? Nice. Pwedeng magandang A-quote yun. Ngayon, bro, again, sinusulat ko yung mga sinasabi mo. We're not talking about emotions. And I'm sure you're mostly you're talking to a lot of people. You are, leading a lot of people. And I'm sure every day you deal with emotions. Tama? With other people or, of course, lahat naman tayo, tao-tao, we deal with emotions. But I'm sure with your organization, most of the time, they sinasabi nila sa'yo yung mga emotions nila or something like that. Agree? O tama ba? Tama ba yung, hindi ko kasi alam eh.
Okay.
Tama?
Sige,
tama?
sige. Tapos?
So question about
Continue. Yeah, of course, we talk to people and they share their emotions. Yeah, that's true.
So, if we're talking about emotions and you've just said, master emotions, and I'm sure this kind of things medyo maraming tao na I'm sure makaka-relate whether hindi ka nang negosyo, whether nasa bahay ka lang or nasa relationship ka, emotions. What can you in a pinakamabilis lang na pwede mong ma-share about emotions, how can you help or I don't want to say master kasi hindi mo naman ma-master yan in a short period of time, but how can you improve controlling that emotion?
Okay. In terms of emotions, you need to remember this first. Emotions can be deceitful. I remember a wise line that the heart is deceitful above all else. So, kumbaga, emotions are really tricky. So, you need to be grounded with the reality of what's really happening. And kasi we need to increase in terms of how we control our emotions. And hindi naman siya in an instant na nakokontrol mo. It's something that you build as a muscle. And for you to improve in controlling your emotions, it's also you are being aware of it. For example, may mga tao na suddenly nagagalit sila sa road rage. Although wala naman traffic na yun kasi walang EDSA traffic. So, yun yung, kunwari, emotional challenges. And every time na may nag-cut sa kanila, nagagalit. Pero, if that person is more aware na every time na pagka may nag-cut sa kanya, nati-trigger siya, mas napapacify siya or minsan hindi na nag-escalate. So, it's important to, again, to be conscious about ano yung trigger. Bakit ka nalulose control? Yung mga ganyan. Pero again, emotions are not bad. It's something that, it's just like fire. You need to control properly. Kasi, kunwari, yung apoy, kung hindi na control yung apoy, it can burn a house. But if it's controlled properly at malamig yung lugar, kunwari, nasa snow area, nalagay mo sa fireplace, it's something that would be a blessing na it can be warmth to the surrounding and it can give light. So it's something that you need to control. And again, for it to be controlled, at least for me, you need to be conscious about it and you need to have accountability to people. Kailangan, again, ilang beses ko na sabi na talk to people, accountability with people kasi we can do things on our own.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's great, guys. No, at least, of course, kasi itong mga gantong bagay, I mean, sa team ko, I always talk about this. But again, maganda kasi dito sa, sa talk natin is you're coming from a different industry, different background, and, sharing these things, at least, whether it's the same or not the same, there's always good side that we could all learn from it. So, now, last two questions, bro. Binanggit mo din about leadership. Okay? And again, I mean, na-meet kita before, na-meet kita sa isang bazaar, di ba? And through the years, we have stayed in touch.
Ikaw yung suki ko, yung nag-business. Ikaw yung suki ko, lagi pinili ng mga long sleeves eh. So thank you bro for giving me profit during the time.
Yeah, syempre supportive tayo sa mga core entrepreneurs natin. But again, through the years, bro, I've seen you grow as someone na nakilala lang kita and having all this background right now. Of course, that's years and years, 8 years. I think 8 to 10 years na tayo magkakilala. And I'm sure when it comes to leadership, you could really give a good advice, and a lot of people could really learn from you. Because I'm sure, walang duda. If you could give 3 things lang about leadership that you could share in your own point of view, in your own, yung experience mo through the years, how can someone lead better?
Okay. Again, before ko sagutin yan, thank you for seeing me that way. I'm still a person who has a lot to learn in different areas of life, including leadership. But siguro, the things that I can suggest on how to become a better leader is, number 1, is leadership is service. So, leadership is never a position. We don't target to be a leader so that we will be in a position. The goal is just to serve. And then eventually, you will gain that probably influence from people or respect. Kasi it's not your personal agenda lang eh. The reason why you're serving is you want to help them, you want to be a blessing to them, you can journey with them, you can point to them on how great they are, that there are many chances. So that's the thing. You need to be of service and you should be the person who is willing to do it, na hindi puro turo lang. Kumbaga, if may dark weather, may storm, ikaw dapat yung mangunguna doon. So, service. Pero at the same time, leadership is also sacrifice. Meaning, yes, magsuserve ka, pero yung sacrificial leadership, kasi it goes the extra mile eh. Because leadership has a cost eh. Na it will not just be something na madali eh. So, there will be a cost in terms of your time. There will be a cost in terms of your energy. It can also take a toll in your finances kasi, syempre, if you meet some people, minsan ililibre mo rin, and there's sacrifice. So, leadership is service, but at the same time, leadership is also sacrificial. And one thing that, yung isa pa, na yung sa leadership is leadership trust. Meaning, you empower people, you develop people. Leadership is not about you, but leadership is really for the other. So, meaning, dapat pag nag-set up ka ng leadership or the leadership style, at least this is just me. Of course, iba-ibang applications per organizations, per context, per season. But for me, I truly believe that you should really raise, you should raise the next generation of leaders. Dapat secure ka as a leader na kung sakali na may papalit sa'yo, which that is the goal. Kasi you need to be secure eh. You need to be people who would raise people up to believe in them, to develop in their dreams, in their potential. And also leaders kasi they are the people who would point to people things that they haven't even imagined. Meaning, kunwari, may mga sinasabi sa tao na, bro, kaya mo yung ganito. I believe that you can do these things. Sila, shock na shock talaga, kaya ko yan. Parang hindi naman. Ikaw yung tao na magbubukas sa kanilang isip na, bro, kaya mo yan. Of course, hindi mo naman sila iiwan. I-equip mo rin sila at the same time you empower them. So, marami yan eh. Maraming pwede kong i-share dyan about leadership, and it's a very broad topic, but bottom line, leadership is not about us, but leadership is really to be of service to people. And yun lang. And dagdag ulit pala, when you help and train people, buhos mo na lahat, bigay mo na lahat in a sense na huwag ka ma-insecure na isipin mo na, oy, baka mas magagaling sa akin yan. Don't mind that. Yun yung goal na dapat mas magaling siya sa'yo. Kasi eventually, as you give and give, rini-raise mo siya pataas. Both kayo pataas eh. Eh kung ikaw, insecure ka, hindi mo tinutulungan mag-develop, hindi na siya gagaling, ikaw din, hindi ka rin gagaling. So, stagnant ng growth. So, dapat, just be generous with whatever you know. So, ayun. So, halo-halo na yun. Basta yun yung mga top of mind. Kasi yung mga tanong mo, impromptu eh. So, kung ano nasa utak ko, sinasabi ko lang.
Okay lang. Yeah. Actually, ang galing nga eh. Lahat ng mga sinabi mo, bro, well, of course, sabi mo nga, impromptu tong questions, hindi mo alam yung matatanong ko sa'yo. But everything that you said, it's technically everything na I promote when it comes to leadership. Nakakatuwa lang because it's something na if you're watching this video, if someone is whoever is watching this video, makikita mo that whatever industry that a person is in, leadership is technically hindi siya nagbabago. It's the same. Parang yung mga sinabi niya. So that's good lang kasi nakaka-relate ako lahat sa mga sinabi mo, bro. First, dami natin pinag-usapan, but last question. Okay lang ba? Last question pa? Kaya pa ba?
Oh, bro. Basta ikaw, bro. Basta ikaw, bro.
Well, we're in a lockdown right now. We're in a lockdown right now. Well, again, bro, I appreciate the time. No question about it. And I'm sure my team or anyone who's watching this video would really appreciate yung oras na binigay mo. But for my last question, bro, of course, we're in a lockdown. And as much as hindi natin gusto, eventually, right now pa lang, marami nang nahihirapan sa finances nila, or in the same time, pagdating ng after, kung kailan man yun matapos yung lockdown, there's gonna be some pain. Across the board for everyone, regarding sa pagbabayad ng mga bills, or sabi mo kanina, just putting food in the table. What advice can you give if someone is watching this video at parang feeling niya, ako baka mahirapan akong magbayad ng mga bills ko after ng lockdown, or pag tumagal pa yung lockdown, or ngayon pa lang parang nakikita na nila na baka after 1 month wala na silang pang sustain ng nila. In top of your head, ano yung parang advice? Anything, advice or suggestion na pwede nilang gawin to
for finances.
Yeah, anyone who is
Sige. Yeah. Sige, in terms of finances, dalawa yan, no? So, una is you need to assess kung magkano yung pumapasok, ilan yung pumapasok, That's the first one. And then yung lumalabas. So you need to be mindful. So ngayon, let's say you have been affected by the enhanced community quarantine, business were impeded, work was impeded, walang pumapasok na cash, and whatever money that you have, whether you have saved for an emergency fund, you have a buffer, and alam mo there's a possibility na mag-extend itong ECQ, then pipirin mo as much as you can. So kung yung regular meal mo is 2 ulam, 3 ulam per day, why not try isang ulam per meal? So kumbaga stretch as much as you can. Kasi what's happening is unprecedented. This is unlike the 1997 Asian financial crisis and 2008 global financial crisis. Iba to because nag-stop yung yung activity ng business Nung mga dating global crisis naman, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung negosyo. Ngayon tayo, hindi lumalabas. So all the more you need to be prudent. Ngayon, dahil hindi tayo sure of what's going to happen. So whatever you have, try to stretch it as much as you can. So that's the first thing. Tipid ka. Lahat ng pwedeng tipirin. Kung may mga subscriptions ka, cancelin mo kung hindi mo naman kailangan. So that's the first one. Stretch as much as you can. Limit the budget. Essentials lang talaga. Second is, you need to find multiple streams of income. So probably, yung work mo, isa lang, and then ngayon nagkaka-challenge to work kasi hindi makalabas, maybe now is the time to reevaluate, to look for streams of income, maybe to do a side hustle, to work online. Madami dyan Maybe to sell stuff in FB, maybe to collaborate with people, maybe the idea that you have, etong ECQ, someone will find value, baka maging business idea. Think of those things. So sana hindi tayo yung victim mentality. Again, my heart goes to everyone kasi mahirap talaga to Pero if we will just self-pity and not do anything, wala mangyayari. We need to, kumbaga, do our part. So, again, God has given us the wisdom to think and the ability to produce wealth. So, use that. I also remember, he who is faithful with little will be faithful with much. So, whatever you have, just be faithful with it. Give your best. Kasi, again, it's some people say, excuse me, dapat smart work or hard work. Dapat smart lang kasi kaya naman Basta for me, you need to do both. Na hindi ka lang madiskarte, not just doing it efficiently, but you need to do the grind. You need to really work. So, yun yung sa finances. So, kung nasa bahay ka, think of things na additional streams of income. Think of those things, hindi lang puro streaming sa Netflix o sa K-drama. Kasi minsan dun mo ubos oras natin, tingin natin wala tayong magagawa kasi na-preoccupy na tayo sa mga mobile legends. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Naglalaro ako Mobile Legends before, na-Netflix ako, napanood ko nga yung La Casa de Papel, natapos ko, pero it should not impede us to do the things that we need to be responsible for. Especially kung may pamilya tayo or we have bills to pay, obligasyon natin yan. Sana hindi tayo pabigat sa people around natin. Sana hindi tayo yung mga tao na utang ko, mga ganyan. I mean, there will be cases na baka you will be forced to be in that position, pero as much as you can, do the hard work, or if kailangan, magbenta ka ng gamit, yung mga hindi mo naman kailangan, or trust God. Kasi yun yung, for me, na God is our ultimate source. Siya yung magbibigay sa atin ng wisdom at talino on how to do those things. And of course, talk to people who would help you, who would journey with you, and you need to also believe that there is always hope. Kasi baka naman feeling mo sobrang down na mahirap talaga to, but always remember that there will always be hope. This too shall pass. And when these things passes, sana, kumbaga, ready ka na to get out of your house. Kasi ang dami mong ideas, ang dami mong learnings, ang dami mong pwedeng i-apply kasi natutunan mo sa mga online courses. So, sobrang dami. So, you need to remember stewardship din yan. How can we be trusted with much if we can be trusted with little? So, if you want to have more money, if you want to have millions or even billions, kung magkano pera meron ka, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, be faithful with that. So, good. Kasi naniniwala talaga ako sa faithfulness on how you would be a good steward with whatever you have. So yun, marami pa. And if you want to learn more about finances, follow my brother, Marvin Germo. Marami kang matutunan doon. Yes. So, siya yung expert.
So guys, follow nyo yung brother ni Neil, which is Marvin Germo, sa mga stocks guru. Maraming books na bro. Kumpleto ako
Oo nga bro, thank you Thank you
Yeah.
support.
Of course. Tsaka, ang ganda nung seminar nung last time nung in-invite mo ako sa SM Aura. Bro, actually that was my last question. Pero meron ka sinabi kasi na gusto kong tanungin about, okay lang ba last question?
Bro, sige lang. Only questions to
Ito na lang bro, last. You said you talk about money. Of course,
yeah.
I've been doing trainings then, and I feel, I truly feel that, I don't know if Filipino lang yun, kung tayo mga Pinoy lang, it's just like maraming, I don't know if it's the right term, maraming Pilipino parang takot sa pera or parang masama ang tingin sa pera. Or technically, yung feel nila about money is, ang hirap explain eh. Pero,
Sige,
my point?
ito na yung point mo.
Yeah.
So, in terms of money, sagutin ko na diretso. In terms of money is not wrong. Money is neutral. Walang masama sa pera, it's neutral. It's a tool that you can use. Neutral siya, depende sa humahawak at gumagamit. So, money, like, let's say, marami kang pera ngayon. So, di ba, ang dami mong matutulungan na frontliners, ang dami mong mabibiling PPEs. So, can you say na dahil marami kang pera, masama, ang dami mong matutulungan na mga homeless people, yung mga tao walang pambili na mask? Is that wrong? So, of course not. Money is a great tool. So, walang masama sa pera. Pero on the other hand, yung pera, if it's under the hands of someone who's greedy, selfish, yung ganyan, or yung may masamang balak, talagang hindi magiging maganda yung output. You need to remember this, money or even power, it's hindi ka naman nababago by that It just reveals what's inside of you. It reveals your character kasi money talks, money has power. So what's important is yung character mo. And again, walang masama sa pera. It's really on the perspective na money is a great tool to be a blessing. Pero at the same time, if you're not careful with it, it can also be a curse to some people. Hindi magiging maganda yung dulot ng pera sa kanila. So again, don't have that mindset. At least my suggestion, poverty mentality na dapat ganito lang ako, kung sobrang yaman masama na. No, depende sa character mo, depende sa goal mo, ba't gusto mo ng pera. Ako, kung given a chance, if God will give me more money, why not? Because in my perspective, money is, tanda mo, money is not just only for you and for your family. Money is something that you can use to be a blessing to people, to give. Especially ngayong time, dami mong pwedeng tulungan, daming kailangan ng finances. So, money is something that it should not enslave you, but it's something na ikaw dapat yung nagko-control. Meaning, hindi ka dapat nako-control ng pera. Yun. That's it. I hope I answered the question.
Yeah. Thank you. Of course, thank you for the time. I appreciate it. But if you have any last words or anything that you would like to say before we end our video, Neil, just say it. But ako, for myself, I would like to really, bro, thank you for the time. I'm sure sobrang busy mo. Thank you for giving me, a little bit of your time today. And, sa book na binigay mo, bro, thank you. Nakatulong yun about, I think, hindi ko pala nakalimutan yung book na binigay mo about leadership. That was, I think, 3 years ago. But it helped me a lot. So, but again, bro,
anong book nga ulit yun? Anong book nga ulit?
Leadership, na parang meron siyang online na na parang test.
Okay.
May test online.
Okay. Strengths Finder?
Yeah. Strength Finder. Yeah, Strength Finder pala. Sorry, Strength Finder.
Hindi ko na maalam kasi anong books na nabigay ko na, hindi ko na matrack
Yeah. I for sure, you're that generous But again, bro, for our viewers, for the first time na napanood ka, and I'm sure marami silang natutunan dito sa gabing to. It's only 60 minutes of, video. But if you have anything more to say, bro, take it away before we end the video.
Again, bro, Jaymon, thanks for having me here. I enjoyed it. Enjoy ako na people are asking questions kasi it forces me to at least think and share whatever my insight. So, kumbaga nag-enjoy din ako dito. And for the people who are watching, always remember that there will always be hope, especially in this time of enhanced community quarantine. Do not think you are alone. Do not think that whatever challenges you are facing, it's defining you na hindi maganda, meaning kunwari you are failing in something. Failure, it's not who you are, it's an event. So I hope that you will take this opportunity not just to survive but to thrive. And I remember my brother said, kasi nasabi ko naman earlier about the global financial crisis 2008. Of course, we know ang daming mga negative effects nung sa economy, people lost their jobs, marami na bankrupt, and until now, parang ganito rin yung possible na mangyayari. Pero in that same crisis, yes, may nalugi, may na bankrupt, but at the same time, marami naging millionaires. So, kumbaga, they are people who said, I won't just sit around, watch things to happen, and make things happen. If hindi pa naiisip ng tao, baka ako yung bibigyan ng opportunity ni God to be the pioneer in these things. So, always remember that there will always be an opportunity in every crisis, that we should not think na kasalanan lahat lagi ng gobyerno. Kumbaga, our government is never perfect. Our role as a citizen is, regardless kung ano yung political color natin, kung anong color mo, our role is to honor our government, but at the same time to call out what's wrong. Kumbaga, sometimes kasi puro opinion lang tayo eh. Wala naman magagawa yung opinion eh. What we need to do is to do something of value that would really help. And kung meron ka talagang gustong i-feedback, edi do it in the proper way. Do it in the proper process. Sulat ka. Ganyan. And in terms of these challenges, you need to remember that, yes, it's tough, pero the tough people, they would withstand this. Kumbaga, hindi ko alam kung kanta ba to o statement eh. The tough gets going, parang ganon, the going gets tough, the tough. Oh, parang ganon. So, ibig sabihin lang, itong mga situation na to, lilipas din to, and because as you are persevering, being tough, kumbaga, it would be the better you. You need to remember that the things that you would benefit from the enhanced community quarantine is not just the things na siguro pwede mong kuhanin na tangible, but ito, tanda mo to but the person who you will become after this. Importante yon. Kasi yung mga gandong crisis, it would really make or break you or shape you So it's really important how you would respond to this. And again, yun lang, you need to talk to people if you are being overwhelmed by it. And if wala ka talagang makausap, please, you can message me. I can connect you to people. I have some people around me who are willing to help. So just message me, and kung kailangan tulong, kukonek ko kayo. Kung wala ka talagang pwedeng kausapin. So, ayan. And ano pa ba? Again, yung things that's happening, we know that eventually good will come out. And you will be grateful maybe after years, after this enhanced community quarantine, especially as you have done your part, sabi mo, grateful ako nangyari tong enhanced community quarantine 2020. Yes, mahirap siya, pero it unleashed something in me. Yung passion ko, na-discover ko sarili ko. And nagkaroon ako ng business. So, ayan, I'm excited for you guys. I hope to see you as well sa Facebook. So, you can message me kung may tanong kayo. And I hope you can join me as well. I'm doing also videos every Friday, 5:15. Nag-FB live ako. #rooftop reflections. So, and I'm also doing collaborations with some people, pero hindi ko pa nagagawa. Si Jamon, yan, kasama sa collaboroof ko yan, sa mga magiging kasama ko sa mga video. So, yun lang guys. Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here. I hope you learn something, and kung meron kayong mga natutunan takeaways, pwede nyo i-comment below dyan sa video.
Yeah.
So that we can learn from one another.
Neil, ano yung Instagram mo? So they could follow you rin. I'm sure marami kang mga gandang travel pictures na same time. Instagram or YouTube channel. Baka meron ka. Sabihin mo na rin, di ba?
Yeah, so yun. So may Instagram handle, Neil Germo, NeilGermo. And then ganun din yung Facebook ko. Yung YouTube channel, ano yan? On the works.
Yeah.
So hindi pa nagagawa. So yun. Also in LinkedIn, you can also follow me there. So I hope to hear from you as well. And always remember, the best is yet to come.
Yes, tama. So again, guys, if you, Neil, thank you very much. Guys, if you love this video, if napanood mo tong video na to at if meron kang one takeaway, please comment dun sa video na to kung ano yun. And if you want more video like this, follow my YouTube channel, The Guts Lane. Diba? So, Neil, thank you. Thank you, pare. See you soon, bro. Love the time. Thanks for the time. And keep safe. Keep safe. Guys, bye-bye. Good night. Good morning. Keep safe, guys.
Bye.